A special thank you to each of our subscribers who make this channel possible. Here's today's story. In a stunning development that has sent shockwaves through the media landscape, Wendy McMahon, the president of CBS News, announced her resignation on Monday. This decision comes at a time when CBS's parent company, Paramount, is reportedly moving towards settling a massive $20 billion lawsuit filed by former President Donald Trump. McMahon's departure highlights the ongoing tensions between major news organizations and political figures, particularly Trump, who has been vocal in his criticisms of media coverage during and after his presidency. In a memo addressed to CBS News staff, McMahon expressed her frustrations, stating, "It's become clear that the company and I do not agree on the path forward. It's time for me to move on and for this organization to move forward with new leadership." Her resignation follows a tumultuous period for CBS, which has faced scrutiny over its editorial decisions and the impact of Trump's litigation on its operations. The backdrop to McMahon's resignation is Trump's lawsuit, which he filed in November 2024 after feeling that a 60 Minutes interview with Vice President Kamala Harris constituted partisan interference in the electoral process. The former president has long accused mainstream media of bias, and this lawsuit is seen as part of a broader strategy to challenge media narratives that he perceives as unfavorable. Legal experts have labeled Trump's lawsuit as frivolous and dangerous, arguing that it poses a threat to First Amendment rights. Despite these concerns, Paramount appears poised to settle the case, largely due to the necessity of obtaining federal approval for its proposed $8 billion merger with Skydance Media. Sherry Redstone, Paramount's lead shareholder, reportedly supports a settlement, even at the cost of the integrity of CBS's news division. This situation is reminiscent of the resignations of other prominent journalists and executives who have left their positions in response to perceived corporate interference in editorial independence. Bill Owens, the former executive producer of 60 Minutes, resigned earlier this year, citing a lack of autonomy and decision-making as a major factor in his departure. He lamented that he could not run the show without corporate influence, which he felt compromised the journalistic integrity of the program. The resignation of McMahon and Owens raises significant questions about the future of journalistic independence in an era where political figures actively seek to undermine the media's credibility. 9 Democratic senators, including Bernie Sanders and Elizabeth Warren, have voiced their opposition to settling Trump's lawsuit, describing it as an attack on the Constitution and freedom of the press. As the media landscape continues to evolve, the implications of these events extend beyond CBS News. Trump's ongoing campaign against various news organizations has sparked fears of a chilling effect on journalism, with many reporters feeling pressured to self-censor or alter their coverage to avoid litigation or backlash from powerful political figures. Moreover, Trump's tactics appear to be part of a larger strategy to reshape public perception and control the narrative surrounding his presidency. By targeting reputable news outlets, he aims to delegitimize critical reporting and position himself as a victim of media bias, thereby rallying his base and consolidating support among his followers. The resignation of McMahon serves as a stark reminder of the challenges facing journalists and media executives in navigating the treacherous waters of political influence and corporate interests. It raises urgent questions about the future of press freedom in the United States and the potential consequences of prioritizing corporate mergers over journalistic integrity. As the situation unfolds, it remains to be seen how CBS News will navigate the fallout from McMahon's departure and the implications of a potential settlement with Trump. The media industry is at a crossroads, and the decisions made in the coming weeks will undoubtedly shape the landscape of American journalism for years to come. In an era where misinformation and attacks on the press are rampant, the need for a robust and independent media has never been more critical. The actions taken by news organizations in response to political pressures will determine their ability to serve the public interest and uphold the principles of a free and open society. That's all for this story. We upload videos every day covering many different subjects, so hit that subscribe button to stay informed. Thanks for watching.